Hi, fam. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. I am super fired up for today's mini training, and I hope that you are too. I have some incredibly valuable diamonds and pearls of wisdom for you today. And I have something extra special and exciting to share with you at the end of today's training. So be sure that you stay till the very end so that you don't miss it. Now, first, to kick things off, so I can support you at the highest level, I have two questions for you today. First question, do you feel like you're running on empty? If you're here with me live or you're catching the replay, let me know how many of you feel like you've kind of been running on empty lately, that the gas tank is a bit empty, energy is a bit low. Yes, I'm seeing some yeses there. I'm seeing some no's there. Now, you may or may not know this, but 81% of entrepreneurs, professionals, and leaders hide their stresses, hide their fears, and their challenges. Now, whether you answered yes or no, the second question that I have for you today is, would you like more energy to fuel your success? Would you like to pour some jet fuel on your success and your goals? Yes. Awesome. Thank you. So in today's mini training, I'm going to share with you the top 3 reasons that many people stay stressed. I'm also going to share the leading reason that most leaders hide what's really going on and what that's really costing you. That's important. And I'm going to share with you Peaceful Millionaire principle number 11. I'm running out of fingers, 11 today. And also how to kick the stress so that you can gain more energy to fuel your success. Now, there are a lot of external and internal stressors and expectations to be perfect, to perform at this certain level all the time, and that anything less than that is unacceptable, right? And a lot of you are experiencing this. A lot of you are dealing with this. And it was something that was very challenging for me for a long time. And guess what happens? Most people, especially high achievers, put on a suit of armor, pretend like everything is fine, and keep it to themselves. Now, if that's you, let me know in the comments. You can say yes. It's okay, right? It's a safe space here. You can let me know if that's you, right? If you put on that suit of armor. I see some yeses there, right? That was me for such a long time. And so what happens is, on the outside looking in, it looks like you have it all together all the time, right? Outside looking in, and social media makes this even worse, right? Outside looking in, it makes it look like you have it all together all the time. But sometimes on the inside, that couldn't be further from the truth. Right? And that happens. So you see me on here every week, and I'm always putting my best foot forward, but I face challenges on the backside of my business too. And there are challenges and there are struggles. And what the difference is I've gotten really good at navigating bigger challenges and bigger problems, right? So that's part of the key. That's part of the secret sauce. Now, here's some of the main reasons. Here's some of the big reasons that people, once they get stressed, right, they tend to kind of stay in that place and start to feel a little bit trapped or stuck there. Those top 3 main reasons that people kind of stay in that stress zone are fear of failure, fear of rejection, and fear of success. So what's the common denominator there? Fear, right? The common denominator is fear. So the problem is that fear perpetuates stress. And then the combination of stress and fear can zap your energy. It can make it feel like you're stuck in quicksand, and it can make your goals feel really, really far away or even unattainable at times. So to make matters worse, that leading reason that most people, especially high achievers, hide what's really going on is a struggle with vulnerability. Now, I used to cringe every time I even thought or heard the word vulnerability. So if you cringe when I just said that word, I get it, and I've got you, okay? Now, I'm also a type A high achiever, and many of you can probably relate to that. You can let me know in the chat if that's relatable. If that's you, let me know. Type me in the comments if that's you too. So as a type A high achiever, I am someone who didn't used to just struggle with vulnerability. I was actually incapable of it for most of my life. So I am very much speaking with experience here. Well, what I didn't realize until I overcame it was that my inability to be vulnerable, I didn't realize what that had cost me over the years. And so when you're in it, it's really hard to see sometimes what it's costing you. And like I said, even once I worked on it, I didn't really see what it had been costing me for all those years until I started to reflect back. So what it's costing you is deeper, more meaningful relationships and connections. And it's also costing you the ability to get support when you need it. Now, I used to be one of those people that believed that I had to do it all by myself, right? I had to do everything by myself. I was raised to be very strong, very independent, and I believed that in order to succeed, I had to do everything myself. I didn't know how to open up or lean on anyone else when I was struggling. And so, what would I do? I would just bottle it up, stuff it down, and pretend like I was okay, find a way to push through whatever it was I was dealing with. And asking for help was out of the question, completely out of the question. So let me know if that's you, if you can relate to that. There's probably a lot of you that can relate to that because it's so prevalent. It's so prevalent in today's society. It's so prevalent in today's culture. And what I learned is that most successful people, right? Most of the most successful people in the world didn't do it themselves. That was one of the biggest lessons that I learned early on this journey is it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask for support. It's okay to lean on people, right? Because again, the most successful people in the world, they didn't do it alone. They have teams, they have coaches, they have mentors, they have a variety of different support systems, right? So understand that when you see these people out there with something that you would like to achieve, with really high levels of wealth, success, whatever it is that you might want, understand that they've worked really hard to get there, number one. And number two, they've had support, right? They've had support. They also have, here's what they also have. They also have an insatiable drive for learning, growth, and not just achieving more, but being more. And they're willing to receive support from others, which leads me to Peaceful Millionaire principle number 11. You don't have to start. You don't have to be great to start. Excuse me. You don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. You don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. So when it came to overcoming my fear of vulnerability, in the beginning, I used to avoid that like the plague. Understand, right? I mean, literally, I would avoid this subject at all costs. Now, there's some people who are terrified of heights or jumping out of an airplane. I was irrationally terrified of sharing or showing emotion. True story. True story. And the thing is that the reason that I'm sharing with you today is because facing that fear changed my life. It changed my life in the most amazing, exponential, and profound ways for the better. There is absolutely no way on earth that I would be here in front of you today otherwise. So in the beginning, clearly I wasn't great at it, right? I wasn't great at it. I was incapable of it when I started, but I decided to face the fear, overcome it, and get great at it. So notice there's a key word in there. The key word is I decided. I decided that I was going to get past it. I decided to overcome it. I decided to get great at it. And I wouldn't be able to lead the way I do today. I wouldn't be able to hold space or do the deep inner work that I do with private clients that I do today without facing or overcoming that fear. Now, I also had a similar experience on my wealth, success, and financial freedom journey. Early on, I had a ton of fears. I am no different than you. I had a fear of failure, a fear of success. I used to think like, who the heck am I to be rich? What do I have to offer the world? There was a ton of fear, a ton of self-doubt, a ton of insecurity, especially when it came to entrepreneurship, wealth, and financial freedom. right? A lot of doubt, a lot of insecurity. In the beginning, I had no clue. I had no clue. So by no means was I great when I started, but I decided that I wanted to be great at it. So I started and I continued no matter how hard it got or how many times I wanted to throw in the towel, and I got great at it. So no matter where you are on your personal journey, your entrepreneurial journey, if I could speak, or on your wealth and success or financial freedom journey, here's what's going to happen. No matter where you are on that journey, whether it's your personal journey, your entrepreneurial journey, your wealth and success or financial freedom journey, there are going to be times. There are going to be times on that journey when starting feels like the hardest part. And there are going to be other times on that journey when the hardest part is to keep going, right? So sometimes on the journey, just starting, that inertia that it takes to get started with something that is scary, with something that seems hard, with something that you've been avoiding, right? Sometimes starting is the hardest part. And then there's going to be other times once you've started that the hardest part is going to be to keep going, okay? To succeed, you must keep going. To succeed, you must keep going. Success is not the opposite of failure. Success is the result. What's the word? Result. It is the result of many perceived failures. If you are willing to consistently fail forward, the only possible outcome is success. Now, there's an old African proverb: if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. You don't ever want to be the smartest or richest person in the room. I live by this, okay? You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, so choose wisely, choose wisely. Now, in order to fail-proof your success, here's a way that you can start to fail-proof your success. Would it be okay if I shared that with you? Yes, 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 you'd like to know? Okay, fantastic. So it is imperative in order to fail-proof your success, it is imperative to surround yourself with like-minded people with similar goals who are headed in a similar direction, and put yourself in the right rooms. Put yourself in the right rooms. Remember Peaceful Millionaire principle number 11. You do not have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. Greatness, that next level of greatness, is inches outside of your comfort zone. It's not miles. It's not light years outside of your comfort zone. It is inches outside of your comfort zone. If you want to go far, go together. Greatness begets greatness. Greatness begets greatness. Plus, it's a lot more fun, and you'll go further faster when you are surrounded by the right people. Good or good? Yes, absolutely, right? So much more fun that way as well. So speaking of fun and surrounding yourself with greatness and putting yourself in the right rooms, I told you that I had something extra special to share with you today, and it's a gift. Would you like to know what it is? It's a gift. Would you like to know what it is? Yes, yes, yes. All right, amazing. I would love to invite you to my upcoming event called Financial Fire Live. It is a one-day live online epic event with over 10 incredible 7, 8, and 9-figure entrepreneurs who I've asked to pull back the curtain and share their most profitable secrets so that you can make 2024 your best and most profitable financial year yet. And I want to give you a free ticket. I want to give you a free ticket. Amazing. Yes? Amazing. So if you want to pour jet fuel on your goals and skyrocket your success, this is for you. And it's happening really soon, so don't delay, okay? It's happening really soon this week, so don't delay. You'll get all the details once you join us. To join us, all you need to do is go to financialfirelive.com. There is a short video on that page if you'd like to learn a little bit more. And then all you need to do is enter your name, your email, and your phone number on that page. The phone number is optional, but at least put in your name and your email, click on that bright pink button, and that's it. Okay. Once you do, you'll receive a welcome email with all of the details and everything that you need to be set up for massive success. After the last Financial Fire Live, I received an outpouring of calls, emails, text messages from people thanking me for such an amazing event. So I cannot wait to stream this amazing event into your mind, your heart, and your home this time. And I'll leave the link down below for you as well. So you can either look down below and click on the link, or go to financialfirelive.com and or click on the link below to save your spot. All right, that is it for today. The peaceful billionaire in me sees and honors the peaceful billionaire in you. I will see you very soon at Financial Fire Live, and I'll see you next Wednesday for the